Venice.
What? I don't know what that's from.
I swear it's
Borat.
yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't say it like that.
Venice. What does he say it like?
It's very nice.
Venice. What? I do my own
He's
way.
not there. He's not there. It's
Venice.
very nice.
Very nice.
You and probably like women in general.
God.
You're emotional ramblers.
If you had to describe me as one food, it would be
Banana.
why?
Once you're peeled open, you're soft inside. We are in.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was going to be like a 3, 2, 1 with it.
No. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. I was meant to do a 3, 2, 1.
God.
Burgundy Experience, episode 8.
You doubted yourself there for a second.
To be fair, I thought it was episode. I didn't, because we did one episode, didn't we? And it was just not ideal.
No.
But this one, yeah.
So overall, including the one that's not been recorded and put up, is number 8.
But we've got 7 on YouTube. The last one was 7.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is number 8.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm losing count.
I don't know.
And think about that, 8 episodes. That's 2 months.
I know.
That's crazy.
It's gone really
that's mental.
quick.
It has gone quick.
Yeah.
It has gone really, really quick.
You still enjoying it?
Yeah, of course I am.
Okay.
It's different. It's different to obviously the actual streaming.
You miss the streaming, don't you?
I do miss the streaming, but the streaming, the Burgundy Boy Experience will be back very soon. Keep an eye out for it.
Like a news reporter.
I am. There'll be an announcement very soon.
Yeah.
And you already know what it's going to be. And what do you think?
I think it's going to be good. It's going to be really good.
Don't give too much away.
No, I won't.
But the only thing that I will say this time, instead of, I think before it was very much everyone was like, you know, with the forfeit challenges.
Oh, everybody wanted to see you fail.
Everyone wanted to see me fail. But
Yeah.
this time, you want me to succeed because there might be something in it for you.
Yes. Winner. Burgundy Boy dinner.
Yeah. not anymore. But it'll be good. It'll be good.
Yeah.
I think it's like I want it to be the run up to GTA. Because
when is that?
November. Because when GTA comes out, I want to do my own server, the Burgundy server, and I've already spoken to Tom, Matt, Jess. I'm sure
Explain
Ryan.
what that is. I don't know what that means.
So it's online. So online won't come out straight away, but it's an online server. So it's the whole map, like GTA, but you can run like businesses, you can like run a gang, but you do it online and you invite other people in.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can like role play it and stuff. Not role play, but you can like basically let people in.
Like a simulation.
Yeah, like a simulation.
You're going to run your own simulation.
The Burgundy server, it's going to be called.
Oh my God.
Get everyone involved.
Give it a week and the city will burn down.
No, it won't. It'll be thriving. Everyone will want to be on there. But yeah, that's the plan. But
That's cool.
I've got
Can
Tom.
I be in it?
Well, if you get a PlayStation 5,
Oh. No, because you'll just make me a whore.
stripper. You're the Burgundy Enterprise. We got the stripper. We got a stripper house. We got the studio.
Yeah. I don't want to be in your game.
Golf course. I've got to build a golf course.
Yeah. Speaking of golf course,
Got the golf clubs in. Oh, so we got the 2 things that we love. You love plants. I love golf.
no, you wanted the mirror.
Yeah.
We flipped a coin about who had the mirror and who had the plant. Now you get the mirror and the golf clubs.
Yeah. It's slowly starting to evolve.
Yeah. Next thing, those clubs would be in the bed next to us.
No, they won't.
Yes, they
No,
will.
not next to us.
Yeah, in the middle.
Be in the middle. Be at the end of the bed. Like
I know. No more spooning for me. You'll be spooning your bag.
A good wedge though. Good putter. Get the putter out.
Oh, obsessed with it.
But
You love it.
But the going back to the GTA stuff. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to get a server. So I'm going to play the game, obviously, because I think the game's going to come out single player first. Then it comes out multiplayer. That's normally what they do. Not on PC, only on console.
Okay.
But that's like unheard of. Most games
is
come out
there?
on PC
Is
as
this
well.
the one that's been like delayed time and time again? Why has it been delayed so many times?
I'm pretty sure it's already made like $3.2 billion on pre-orders.
How?
I know, and they ain't even got my pre-order yet.
No, because you haven't pre-ordered it.
No. But yeah, it's the people that made all the GTAs, Red Dead Redemption. Do you remember a game called Bully?
You spoke about that the other week. Yeah.
There's a game called Bully. Like they got some of the biggest games. There was a game called Manhunt when I was at school, and it got banned in the UK because it was like they made that game as well. Yeah. So it's like the biggest game ever. It'll be basically. But then they'll bring the online out probably a month or 2 after. And that's when I'm going to create the server, get everyone in. Let's just have so much. Let's just
It'll
have
just
some
be
fun.
you and Tom roaming around.
I've already spoken to Matt. Matt's going to get involved. Jess loves GTA, and so does
What's Jess's
Brian.
role?
Jess's role will be whatever she wants to do.
Yeah.
They can do whatever they want to do in the Burgundy. They've got like a lifeline because they're in the Burgundy army. Any other fuckers that come in, though, you don't have a lifeline.
Oh, God.
I control the police.
Yeah. Of course you do, like the mafia. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Very exciting times. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Burgundy boy coming back because the challenges are really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't give too much away.
I'm not. Don't worry. I know that I'm like, but
marbles will be back.
Everybody misses marbles.
But marbles will be connected to the challenge thing.
Like but this time you've got to be fair.
There'll be no
pity points and
it's not points this time. It's tickets. So it won't.
Oh, you're spilling too much now.
No, but there won't be any pity tickets or any of that sort of stuff.
Yeah, you give it a week or two.
Nope.
You're unbelievable.
I've got to be like fair this time.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Tom's my new best friend this week. He gets an extra 10. Okay, I don't get any extra points for putting up with you.
But you're part of the show, so it's
and
not...
I get nothing.
There might be a couple of challenges that you're involved in. To be fair, we'll see though. It's gonna be good. It'll be good to I've had a lot of people say they've missed it. You know, you got to remember when we look back the last if you look back at last year into probably like February, like I'd say from September through till February, we had a fucking good run and we had some good things. You just got hit
with like reader's block, didn't you? You just got a little bit stuck on, and sometimes it's good just to take some time away, rebrand, rethink, come back fresh.
You can't do the same thing over and over again. If you look at...
No, you can't be playing Crash again and again and again.
Well, that is a game that I need to redeem myself. I haven't finished with Crash yet.
You can't play Crash again.
I haven't... You can't. I haven't finished with Crash. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh.
But at the same
time... We've all parted our ways with Crash.
No, we haven't. No, we have not. No, everyone loves Crash, though. You can't go wrong with Crash. But yeah, you're right. I just needed to come away from it just a little bit. If you look at most streamers or most performers that do like something, whatever it is, in the moment, say it could be a month, it could be like 6 months. It's a moment in time. And I feel like we had that moment. I feel like we had that moment, and I needed to come away from it just a little bit. And for me as well, like it was a lot.
Yeah,
it is a lot. It is a lot. Like
but you do put that on yourself. Though.
But it's the and I enjoy it. But it's the actual streaming is a lot. Like the actual it's only 2 hours, but that 2 hours is exhausting.
Yeah,
the prep for it, then the clips afterwards, because you have to put the clips out. Because like I love the army that we got, the community that we got, but I want to grow it. I want to build it even further. You know, we've got like the foundation. Yeah, like we got the best people in there. But
I think Cuphead probably pushed you to your limit a little bit. Not your limit. I think it was such an intense, challenging game, and I do think you're a good gamer. You can smash out a game quite easily when you get your mind into it. You can smash out a game, and even though you were determined to complete it, which you did, I think it exhausted you at the same time because of how mentally challenging the game was.
It's not a game that you can just like sit back
like and leisure play
and get through it. That you just can't do that.
No.
Like it's the only, I'm trying to, maybe even Elden Ring. I had never played any of the Dark Soul games, but what was it, 2 streams in, 2.5 hours each stream, and I'd beaten the first 2 bosses, and it's like hard, but there's something with Cuphead where it's like there's so much fucking flashing, so many things fucking pinging around. It's really, really tricky. It's the hardest game.
It was
I've had to play.
triggering the viewers. We were watching it going like,
but everyone was like, everyone loved it. This is the thing. This is the thing. But those things will still be like the trophies that they might be in the challenges. There might be the odd trophy. There's going to be. Again, I don't want to give too much away, but there is going to be a tier system to the challenges, a bit like a pyramid. It's going to be like that. It's not over. But I want this whatever this is, without giving too much away. This is going to be up until GTA comes out, and then once GTA comes out, then we're fully focused on that, and it'll be winter by then. So,
and you were practicing. You were practicing last night.
I was practicing last night. Yeah, you see, this is the thing. This is what people don't see, is that yes, I am a good gamer, and yes, I do smash through these games. And I probably make them look easy, but I do a lot of practice. You have to, otherwise, if you don't, you're good.
Yeah, but with Cuphead, you can't.
I didn't know
you can't with Cuphead because it changes every time.
But yeah, you are right with the Cuphead stuff. It's just so unpredictable. Like whenever I watch because there's people that speedrun it. They do it in like 3 hours or something like that.
How?
But even they, like most speedrunners, they like
they must know the game through and through.
Well, they do, obviously. I kind of know the game now because I've played it. But when I think of like Resident Evil, for example, the speedrunners, they don't even die. But every time I watch a speedrunner, they die every time.
Yeah.
They die like quite a bit because it's like so unpredictable, which is what makes it so like it's what makes it really tricky. But it's like addictive. It's a really weird game
because you don't like to fold.
No, and the second one's coming out next year. Apparently, they got a second one coming out, so it'll be interesting. We'll see. But yes, the Burgundy Boy experience will be back very soon, very soon, very very soon. So everyone got to get there the first night. There's no excuse either because it's on a night it will be when everyone's. It's not like a work night or anything like that.
No, I know, especially when the autumn comes back in.
Yes,
we know you ain't doing anything.
Everyone, no one. Yeah, we know none of you fuckers are doing anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Even in the summer, you're doing nothing.
That is true. It's too fucking hot.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to. Everybody's sick of the sun now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, it's warm today. I can't believe how warm it is today. You said it was going to be hot tomorrow as well.
Warmer tomorrow, yeah. It is going to be warmer tomorrow, but we're on annual leave this week, so it's not too bad.
Yes, well, I have 2 weeks.
You have 2 weeks, yeah.
Jamie.
Very nice.
Venice.
I don't know what that's from.
I swear it's
Borat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't say it like that.
Venice. What does he say it like?
It's very nice.
Venice. What I do in my own way.
He's not there. He's not there. It's
Venice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Anyway, what's gone on in the Burgundy household this week? You've had a really busy week at work.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of meetings.
Yeah.
Stuff. So that's been fun.
Yeah.
Cody's been horrible.
It was just one of those weeks where it's just like everything was just it was just constant. Then the weather's like pounding you as well.
Yeah.
Like there's no respite at the moment. I think when I speak to people,
that's the best way to put it.
Yeah, most people are just like, I just can't wait for the colder weather.
Yeah.
Because you can't sleep properly when it's warm.
I've been sleeping okay, actually. Well, actually, no. I think the mattress is killing my back.
Yeah.
Or I'm getting old. I don't really know, but my back's been killing me. But yeah, no, Cody's been horrible. It's created a little bit of tension between us. Not bad, nothing bad. Don't worry, but it doesn't help the situation.
Yeah, don't worry. The Burgundy experience is still going to happen. Yeah. Like it's fine.
Yeah, so it's not been great.
No,
and I think it's been tiring, and I think the problem with you and me is that we're both very, very stubborn. Very, very, very stubborn. So none of us want to back down. None of us wants to say like who's right and who's wrong. And I know we had a big discussion the other night about it to try and clear the air. Like, let's move on from this. Like, and I woke up yesterday from that, and I never feel like I get closure on stuff like that because I always feel guilty or always feel bad after those kind of conversations. Because none of us are actually either right or wrong. I think we're just both very stubborn people, and I don't think we communicate very well with each other.
We do, and we don't at the same time.
Yeah,
I think when we don't communicate, though, it's when we're like, a lot of people will probably relate to this if you're in a couple, if you're in a relationship, but it's like, there's moments where you think that you're maybe pissed off with something or you don't agree with something or something like that, but you just kind of like ride it out, or you just kind of forget about it, move on past it. But sometimes it then builds up and you just can't you can't. And also, with Cody, the way he was, the way that everything is just so fast paced, then you got the weather pounding down on you because it's so hot. Like, yeah, it does happen. You know, no relationship is perfect. It can't be. I think we deal with this sort of stuff really good. But anyone, especially if you got kids, you'll have no doubt everyone will agree with us.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be you can't be, regardless of whether you're in a relationship, you can't be happy every day.
No.
And actually, I think you can't. The people that are happy every day, they're full of shit.
Yeah.
They're full of shit.
Yeah.
You can't. How can you be happy every day?
As long as you're not like unhappy with each other.
Yeah.
You know, but there are other elements that happen within your day, like you said, like parenting, work, anything outside of life as well that adds stress or strain on you. And even if you just don't feel like you're having a good day, you know, like you said, you're feeling a little bit achy today, and I was getting the vibe like, are you sure you're like up for this? And you're like, yeah, but I don't know whether I know that I'm a very sensitive person anyway, and I take a lot of things personally, and I take it as, oh, you don't want to do this with me, and you're like, no, it's not that. But you don't want to say anything because you know that you're being silly, but then you let your mind run away with you, and then you don't realize that your mood is actually obvious on the way that you're thinking and you're feeling. And you don't mean to.
No.
You don't mean to. And I think there was a lot of that last week where we were just trying to deal with our own shit, not really communicating it very well with each other, to the point where it was like, right, we need to sort this out because there's clearly, you know, thought that I was off when I was chilling in the garden. And I'm like, no, because Cody's asleep and I just want to chill in the garden.
It's one of those, I think.
You go back and forth with each other.
It's one of those things, isn't it, where you're like, because nothing, it doesn't all fall into place. Like most of the time, like 9 times out of 10, everything will fall into place. And even if you have a bad day, you kind of shake it off. But it's one of those weeks, and I bet everyone everyone has this.
100%.
Not even if you're in a relationship or not, where it will just like snowball, and it'll be one thing after another and another, and then you're questioning certain things. You're questioning yourself.
Yeah, you do.
You know, it's that motivation. It's like, oh, can I be bothered to fucking do that?
Yeah.
That's what last week was kind of like, and that happens.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people don't want to talk about it because it looks bad, or it might come.
Or there must be issues in your relationship, or do you know what I mean? Like,
or not even in your relationship, like issues as a person. Like, I think because we're talking about a relationship, but I think people that are on their own, they also have those weeks, but it's worse for them because they don't have probably someone to lean on. But it happens.
I think there is this like stigma, isn't it, of like, oh, you just got to crack on with it and just get on with it. And yes, that is what else are you supposed to do? But you don't talk about it, you can't move on. You know what I mean? You have to. Yeah, you got to like
talk about it,
get it out your system, close it, move on from it. You know, but if you don't, and you sit on it, you know, then it just carries on and on and on and on.
Yeah.
And then you just don't feel like you're getting anywhere with anything.
Yeah.
And it's very frustrating.
Well, and I think we're quite similar. We are very similar with the way that we deal with things. We're one extreme or the other.
Yeah.
So we either like shut it down, and actually shut it down and just like keep it to ourselves, which is actually sometimes not a bad thing, but most of the time it is. And then it turns into the other extreme, which is then you just can't stop thinking about it, and then you have to talk about it. And then that's the problem. That's when it gets like misrepresented, because obviously you've got into your head so much where you're like, oh, fucking hell. And it's, do you know, most of the time it's petty stuff.
It is really petty stuff.
It is petty stuff. And I have no doubt that everyone can relate to this. This isn't like I want to make it clear as well, like, this rarely happens. But when it does happen, you have to talk about it. You have to. Like, we are adults, you know, and I think that's the problem. I was in a relationship before where it didn't.
I know.
You know,
yeah,
it was
too.
Where it was you couldn't have those conversations.
No.
You know, it wasn't like that.
I do think there probably are elements where that behaviour could still be there from both ends, where it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna not say anything and just deal with it, because it's kind of programmed in you to behave like that. And I think we're still learning with each other, like, it's okay, like, let's talk about it. But I know how petty I can be. I know that I can be, because I would rather not say anything and just get on with it, because to me, I think it's not that deep. It's not that much of a big deal.
Yeah.
You kind of force it out of me because you're like, no, we need to talk about this.
Yeah.
So actually 9 times out of 10, it is you makes that initial move to be like, right, let's sort this out. You won't leave it if I say like, no, it's fine, because you're like, well, it's not.
Because I'm even more petty. Yeah. I am the most petty person.
Yeah.
This is why you do not want a problem, because I will be a real petty fucker. I just am like that.
But then when I start, I can't stop. Yeah. And then I become even more petty, because then I say things that I don't mean to say, and it comes out quite a spiteful way, I don't mean it to be.
With you and probably like women in general,
God,
you're emotional ramblers. So like when you feel a certain way, what women would, it's really clever actually what women do, but you, instead of going like directly down to the one thing, you like spray off and do all of these like other random things that could have been like months ago, like it could have been years ago, it could have been nothing to do with that person. And then all of a sudden, it's like a machine gun emotions where you're like, whereas men are like shotgun. Poof, it's just straight down the line, and that's why it's tricky. That's why it's tricky when you have women and men are having the conversation. Yeah. It's really tricky.
I am a very emotional person. Yes, I am.
I think most women are emotional. Yeah, everyone's I think most people are emotional, but it's like. I think men, because they have a simple brain, when the emotions kick in, they don't just go off sporadically, whereas women do. They just like pop, pop, pop. It's like you end up like 50 Cent. You end up like shot 9 times from the one thing that it's meant to be.
That was a woman that did that.
Yeah. But you are right. No, you are right. Yeah. It's important. You have to talk about it. Otherwise, you end up like fucking bubbling up inside of you.
Yeah, which is not healthy. And again, we speak from previous relationships. We've both been there, and it's just not healthy. Yeah, just not healthy. No, because you just shut off. Yeah, like, well, fuck you then.
And I do think there's like a bit to it where it's like you care.
Yeah,
so like,
of course.
You most of the time people won't say things because they don't want to hurt the other person. Yeah. Like, but you have to be honest. Don't be the nice guy. Be the good guy.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
And I think I'd like to think I'm the good guy.
You are the good guy.
But sometimes the problem with that is it can be too honest.
Yeah.
And especially people that you love and you care for, you do have to like, you don't want to hurt them. You don't want to fucking ruin their day because it's the truth. Sometimes you just have to soften it.
But yeah. Which I think you do struggle with because you're just brutal and honest.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
But there are moments where I'm like, you probably could have worded that a little bit better, because me being very emotional and sensitive, I take it more personally. So then I take it as quite not aggressive, it's not aggressive, but I'm like, I don't need to be spoken to like that, you know, but that's just me taking it differently, more harshly than what you're meaning it to be. So again, it's just finding that balance.
Yeah, I try and, especially with you, I try and do it in a certain way where it's like, maybe not as brutal as if I was speaking to like my mum or my sister.
I should hope that you don't even speak to them like that. Jesus.
Well, I don't speak. You're making out like I speak to you badly. It's not.
No, you don't.
Like that.
No,
but
you don't. No, you
but
don't.
I would. Yeah, I'd be. But the reason I do that is because I've been fucked so many times for being fluffy and for going round the circle with people.
I know what you mean.
Whereas if I'd have just, and at the times where I've gone like straight to the point, brilliant. Yeah. No repercussions out of it.
I try not to fluff.
Yeah.
I try not to fluff.
You are a fluffer. You fluff.
Because I still worry about hurting people.
Yeah, I know. I know. I see it.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you can't say no. It's like, what the fuck?
I know.
Just say no.
I can't. I can't. I can't.
You like end up juggling all this stuff, and you're like, no. Just say no. I can't.
I know.
Okay, no worries.
I know. Learning. I feel like I'm much better now than
as a leader, though. You have to say no,
which I do.
Yeah. So
because these people don't.
But why? Why is it this? I don't understand. Why is it people at work, or when you? This not just our work. I mean work in general. I worked at loads of different places. Why are they? Can they do things that an adult should do at work, but they can't do in their own life? Why? I'm like the opposite.
Yeah.
Like I feel like fuck work. Like you might not be there in 2 years, but what? But you're not gonna do this stuff in your life.
But anyway, yes, challenging week.
It happens.
We've cleared the air. We move on.
Yeah.
But I do have a question though.
Yeah.
I think I already know the answer to this, but who is more petty?
Me.
Why do you think you're more petty?
Because I think the difference between me and you, I think we're both really petty, but I don't give a fuck. You do. That's the difference. Like you'll do or say something out of pettiness, and you'll think, "Fuck, I shouldn't have said that."
Yeah, I do.
I don't. That's the difference.
Yeah.
And actually, like, yeah, I think I'm more calculated with it. I think, like, yeah.
You are very petty.
And I think the thing is as well to say here is like, we don't do it. I'm not just going to do it for the sake of it. I'm going to do it because you've done something. Like, I'm not petty just for like if you're a good person, like to me.
Yeah.
And you're in myself. I'm not going to do it just out of like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say me just because of that reason.
You are very petty. But I know that I can be as well. But unintentionally, I don't like to class myself as a petty person.
No.
But I know that I can be if I need to be. But I don't want to be.
No, and I always give like people the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
Because I'm like, do you know what? Like some people say things, or people are in bad moods or something along like that. And my job technically, you know, I deal with a lot of relationships. So I have to be like quite open and forgiving in that sense.
Yeah.
But no, if you cross a line, then that's it.
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna forget that. I'm not one of these people like you see, oh, forgive, you got to move on. No, I'm not like that. No. Because if that was the case, I'd have spoken to my dad by now.
Yeah, you're being petty.
yeah. Like I'm being petty on purpose.
Yeah.
And that'll be for the rest of his life.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that you're being petty because of that. I think you have reason for that.
No, but I will be petty about it.
Yeah.
No. And everyone that's connected to him.
Yeah, if I'm hurt, if you've deliberately gone out of your way to hurt me, I will be petty.
Yeah.
I will be petty because I do think there's an element of unforgiveness there. Like I'm not going to forgive you for that.
I think it's like a trust thing, isn't it?
It is a trust thing, and I'm massive on that, and respect.
Same.
Yeah. Same. If you disrespect me and my family.
Yeah.
Or you like my impression?
Was that the attack? We've had Borat. And we've had, what's that, The Godfather or something? So. Jesus.
I'm on it.
Booyakasha. That's the next one. That's the one you're going to do
Who
next.
Does that?
Ali G.
Oh.
Ali G's my favourite one.
Yeah. West Side.
West Side's the best. Yeah, he's the best.
Yeah. Oh my God, I haven't seen that in years.
Did you see the video when he was at Wimbledon recently?
No.
Katie's coming back and he had he was selling like weed.
What?
But it wasn't weed, it was like fake weed.
Yeah.
And they had to kick him out.
He doesn't give a shit.
And he had this like Wimbledon jumper and like the whites. He was in white.
Oh my God.
So he was like
he's such a tall guy as well. He's
Sacha Baron Cohen, isn't it?
Yeah. And I think it's now ex-wife, but she was a tiny little thing. Yeah. She plays in Wedding Crashers.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. Is it Isla Fisher?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
But yeah.
Love Wedding Crashers.
I just like to impersonate sometimes.
No, you're fine. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think the thing with pettiness as well is like if you're calculated, if you're an intelligent person when it comes to communication, you can be petty in so many different ways. So you can be petty with comments, but you can land a comment in a way where people don't actually know whether it's a bad thing or a good thing.
I know.
Because if you say something like, if I don't know, whatever this person's done, if you said something like, yeah, you got a big head and laugh afterwards, they don't know whether you're joking or you're serious. Yeah. But inside, I'm like, no, you got a massive fucking head. But I'm doing it in a way where, or, you know, a good way is like starting the sentence and then just going into whatever it is. Mm-hmm. It's like, well, yeah, you're wrong, but this is, and then you just carry on, keep going, and they don't have the chance to chip in because it's too late. You've already like squashed it down. There's loads of different ways to it.
And basically, you're just a manipulator.
Mentally manipulating people. Yeah. Yes.
I think I just proven my point.
I'm just giving some examples of ways it can be done. I don't do it on a daily basis.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, probably in the last 2 years, I haven't had to be as petty as much as I have before in my life. Yeah. But I think I'm in a place where I've got rid of the people I don't need and the people that I do.
When you're more at peace, you're less petty.
Yeah. Got good people around me. So you don't need to, and it's exhausting. It is exhausting.
It is. Yeah. Because I used to be like that. That everything that people used to say to me, I'll just come in with a nasty, sarcastic comment, but there was truth behind it because I was trying to like say how I was feeling.
Yeah.
But, and then everybody used to be like, what's she going on about?
Yeah.
But I was building up anger and frustration. And the only way that it was coming out is with little petty comments.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it just makes you look like a bitch because nobody's understanding why you're saying that. But deep down, you know why you're saying it.
Yeah.
So I know what you mean.
But it's only, again, it's only, I'd only do it for someone who's pissed me off. I would never do it to like my friends or my family and stuff. It's not like that. And if it comes across that way, it's in a jokey way.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be.
But you are very petty.
Yeah. I'm not really the best person to like piss off, if I'm being honest with you.
No, when you're pissed off, oh my God, I've spoke about it before. It's really, you're very hard to be around. And then not in a horrible way, like not saying that I can't be around you or anything like that, but I think with anybody though, because I know that I give off a horrible vibe when I'm pissed off as well.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I snapped at you the other day, and you're like, I'm just gonna take myself out of this situation.
Just fucking walking away.
I'm just gonna walk away, and then I was annoyed at that, and I'm like, no, don't fucking walk away. How dare you walk away from me? But you had every right to, because I was probably not making the situation any better.
Unfortunately, in my life, I've been fucked over by so many people.
I'm not going to fuck you over.
No. But I'm giving an example as to why. But I can go so cold because of that.
Yeah.
And I think I've realised that it's all irrelevant.
Yeah.
But like if someone's going to be like that, like it's not. It doesn't.
I'm not going to let you affect me and my mood.
I think especially if you've given someone a chance. If you give
You're
people
making it out like I'm
no, not you.
crazy.
I'm talking like just in my past, like certain people, they know why they're not involved anymore.
But I think also there's just an element of I don't want to make the situation worse, so maybe just taking myself out of the situation. It's not about you being cold towards it, like I'm not going to entertain this anymore. But I think you just got to be like, okay, this is probably not going to help me stand around or say anything, but take myself out of the situation. Just so things can just calm down a little bit.
Sometimes you do have to walk away. You do. From people, from the situation. Sometimes you have to.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you do just make it worse for yourself. You make it worse for that other person. Yeah. And some people are just, again, we've all been there where you look back and you're like, oh, that was just what a stupid waste of time. You know, that's the way it is.
Yeah.
It's the way it is.
But just once you're done with it, move on.
Yeah,
move on. Don't hold grudges.
Life's not. Yeah.
Exactly. But I've got another question for you, and I saw this, and I was like, oh, wonder what your thoughts are on this. So, is there like I don't know how to word this, things we wish we knew about each other before we moved in? So mine for you. I thought about this.
Yeah, clearly.
No, there's nothing that I wish that I needed to know before I moved in. I think it's worked really well. I think we are even though we're very different, we're very similar on how we want to live. And that's why everything runs very smoothly in this household, because we both want to live the same way. So that's very helpful.
Yeah.
But the one thing I probably, if I had to think about this, because you have to have an answer to a question, you have to. I probably didn't know how controlling's not the right word.
Not controlling.
Not controlling. How nitpicky you can be about certain things around the house.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I know that I have my own little nitpicks as well. I think deep down there's elements of OCD. For sure. I think you like things done a certain way in your own way, which is fine. But it works pretty well because I think those things don't bother me very much on how you like the things that you like. But I think when you see it, you're not shy of saying it. You'll say it.
Yeah. I think a lot of people will probably, I think if you don't know me well enough, I think the best way, because there's a lot of people that will know me from the outside rather than like the inside. And whether it's like I've been your leader, whether I've like met up with you a few times as, just like dinners or any of that stuff, the streams, you probably think, oh, he's pretty laid back and stuff. No, No. I'm like the complete opposite.
You are.
Like I have to everything. I have to not control. Yeah, it's not control.
It's not control.
Because
it's not control.
Because actually, I'm quite happy with like other people doing stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, if it's in my space, yeah, I have to kind of know what's happening, how it's happening.
Why?
It's OCD for sure. Oh yeah. I like things. I like things to be like good, clean, accurate. You know, like all of that good stuff, organized.
Yes.
Like, it has to be. And I'm like, I mean, it's just like my upbringing and stuff, but it has to be like good, like time within a good time.
Yes.
Like I hate waiting around. I hate it.
Yeah.
I just fucking hate it.
I know.
It's the worst thing.
I know, but you make out like I'm really late all the time when I'm actually not. You could be waiting 30 seconds and you've like
that's just how
rushing me.
That's just how my brain works though. I was playing golf with Tom yesterday and we was on the green and I said to him, I was like, because we was doing a scramble. And I was like, oh, you might want to hit that a little bit harder because the grass is pointing at us. And he just stood up and was like, that's some fucking sweaty stuff. But that's just how my brain works.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, my brain is thinking of everything at once. And it is really exhausting.
You're like, for all your Twilight fans out there, this is how your brain works. Have you ever seen Twilight?
No.
Oh my God. I love Twilight. So when Bella turns into a vampire on the last
what?
one, there's a scene where her vision like zooms in on everything, and that is how your brain works.
It's what my brain is like.
Yeah, she will like look at a book on a shelf, but her vision is so precise now that she can read the wording that's in the book, you know, or like she's looking at something on the floor like a speck of dust, but it's like just zooms in on everything because the ability that she now gets as being a vampire. But you're the same.
But it is, you're probably, that's a good like example actually, because I am like that. But then I think the things that I do, like when I think of like my job, or I think of the streaming, or I think of golf, or I think of sport, you have to be like that.
Yeah.
Because if you're not like that, it's not going to be very good.
No.
It's just not.
Yeah.
You know, when I think of like the streaming,
I was going to use the streaming as an example.
Like you have, like if everyone could actually see the stuff that goes on in behind it, before it, after it, during it, like it's crazy.
Yeah,
like
but
most people wouldn't keep up. Most people wouldn't,
because it's really frustrating when you do the streaming with the green screen and you see that tiny little bit of fuzz behind your head. That even I go, nobody's going to notice that. You cannot leave it. You will not leave it alone.
Instead of control, because I don't think it's control.
It's not control.
I don't control. I'm not a dictator. I don't tell people what to do.
Yeah.
I'm a perfectionist.
Yes, you are.
That's probably a better way to explain it.
Yeah.
And it really pisses me off. But I've had that since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Playing sports and stuff like that. I've always been like that.
But I do think I'm also that as well. But
no. So this would be my thing about you that I
wish that you knew before.
Not necessarily I wish I knew before, but that I found out is actually you are more laid back and relaxed about things than I thought. So when we was first like seeing each other and stuff, and especially when you was in your home and you had your kids and stuff like that, you was very regimented.
Yeah.
And I don't know if maybe it's because I'm more of a perfectionist
probably taking that slack off me, maybe.
But yeah, there's definitely some moments where I'm like, what? I'm like, this is like I'm going nuts in my head, and I would have expected you to be like that.
Yeah.
And you're not, and it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Because actually there needs to be someone that has that.
Because the household runs more smoothly now, because I do have that support in place, I don't feel that stress anymore. So that's probably why it doesn't come across that it doesn't bother me, because if I see it, I'll just get it done.
Can I give an example?
Yes.
So the best example that I can give
is
like Cody walking up the stairs. So Cody will walk up the stairs now, not crawling. He's stepping up the stairs.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh no, he's fine. And I'm like, no, you need to. And what does he do? He nearly slips and falls back.
Yeah, but someone's always behind him.
I know, but there you go. But you see, I always thought you was gonna be like
that. Could be because
like that with like
I've had previous children, and this is because Cody's your first. I'm definitely a lot more relaxed because you're very the thing is, the way that your brain works is you create a worst case scenario and believe that as truth. So you're always preempting that Cody's going to hurt himself, which is not a bad thing because you're always ready in case, but you're living in fear all the time. Whereas I have now learned that all the things that you think that are going to happen, they don't.
But can I just add, every time he's hurt himself, it's been with you.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, it has.
No, it has not.
I remember one time you went with Christine's and he came back all these fucking bruises on him, and I'm like, what happened?
He's being a child.
Yeah.
Kids will hurt themselves. That's what I'm saying. Like, no, that's not fair. That's not fair because toddlers.
I don't live in fear. I don't live in fear though.
The thing is, you wrap them up in cotton wool, they'll be a pansy.
But I don't. I'm not that extreme.
The thing is with Cody, he is a typical boy.
I know.
I have not got the energy or the headspace to be watching his every move to make sure that he doesn't have one bruise on his body.
I don't either.
Oh,
I don't either.
That.
No, but I was
you can't say that.
I was just giving an example. I was giving an example of like the stairs, and I think I'm more like conscious.
He did hurt himself actually with you. What? You were on your phone and he was on the sofa.
When was that?
Oh, when he was little and he hurt himself.
Did he?
Yeah, he hurt himself. He does hurt himself.
He's hurt himself a couple of times with me. Yeah,
exactly. And it's only hurt himself.
Most of the time it's with you.
No,
but yeah,
it's not.
It's
No, it's not.
I don't live in fear. No, I don't live in fear of that stuff. No. I'm pretty risk reward. I'm like, I take a lot of risks, but it's like
he walked into the door earlier.
Yeah,
upstairs.
I know he does. I know
he's an idiot.
I know. No, and to be fair,
I fell off the sofa yesterday.
I don't react to it because I know he's going to be all right. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
There you go.
because it was slow mo. It was slow mo. He was on the edge anyway, and he went forward, head straight down on the floor, legs up in the air. There must have been about half a second where he was doing a headstand, and then went. Bonk.
Oh, he's done that a few times. Yeah, he's gonna do that. Yeah. I was a boy. I was the same. Yeah. He's gonna do that.
I would never ever put him in. I would never ever put him in a.
No, obviously.
In a situation where I know he's severely going to hurt himself.
I know that.
But you're never going to stop them having bumps and grazes and bruises.
I know that.
Stuff, so
I know that wasn't that's not what I was getting towards.
Yeah, just want to put it out there. He's not had a terrible accident with me. No, he hasn't. And actually, if you wanna actually look at it on the timeline of how many more times he's with me than you, then he's more than likely going to have more accidents with me because majority of the time he is with me.
No, that doesn't.
Exactly.
He's not with you that much more. Not with you that.
Yeah. But anyway, let's move on before.
I was just giving an example of where, like, I think.
Now I'm going to be paid.
Yeah. It's not going to be. This is not going to be fun then.
No, I'm joking. You'll be surprised how I still want things to be.
You're a lot more laid back than what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's because I've got no reason to be this perfectionist because.
You'd still want to be though.
I am. Yeah. Everything's done. Or maybe I just don't voice it as much as what you think that I do.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I'll give a perfect example. The bed. So you're quite happy just chuck the duvet over. Whereas me, I can't cope with that. So I have to pull out the duvet to make sure there's like no creases and stuff. You like the duvet over the back of the bed. I want it tucked in.
No, that's not a good example.
Yes, it is.
When we're in bed, you pull it up so it's at an angle, so it's really horrible. It's all like bundled in the middle.
I mean, during the day when the bed's made.
No. I'm the same. I'm the same. I like to make it properly, but no, that's what I mean.
Not make it properly.
See, when there's those like angles and stuff.
See, that winds me up. But I just don't say anything because I'll just straighten out the bed.
Yeah, it's your bed as well.
Yeah, no, exactly. You're not. This is not a very good example. Not a very good example.
You gave the example.
Oh, I'm just not liking it now.
Okay.
And I like the toilets to be absolutely pristine. So I do clean them quite a lot, but I just don't.
Yeah.
Just if I was to constantly tell you about it, then you'll start saying, "Oh, you just want to be a perfectionist about." I just do it. Just do it. So actually, maybe you just don't notice it.
I didn't say that you're not like that. I'm just saying when
you don't put your shoes away.
I thought it was more. I thought it was going to be more than what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's still moments where you are. Yeah, of course. but I don't think it's as much as what I thought it was going to be, and it's definitely not as much as I am. And actually, it's like, but you're talking about cleaning stuff.
Yes, for me,
so like shoes being put away and stuff.
Yeah.
And I do put my shoes away. I'm talking about when I'm making food, like it has to be, or things like that.
Yes.
Things that are actually like important that need to be like really to the top level.
You are really good at that.
But it needs to be to the top.
Your execution of food is spot on.
Yeah.
And I know I can cook the same meal, but it will never be executed the same way as you. I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. So this is why we both know that you're definitely a better cook than me.
Yeah.
Because you like that perfection look, the way that it's like set out and like it looks so good.
It's the moments, it's like the things it's like the things that are important in my mind.
Yeah.
Like the things that are important, like the toilet being cleaned every day. It's not important to me because that's a toilet.
Yeah,
but when I'm like making a dinner, no, you that could be your last dinner.
Yeah.
Like it needs, and it's like food, and it's so it needs to be like
this is
really good.
Which I agree, and you're
it needs
very
to
good
be
at
to
that.
the top level. But it's the same with like the streaming or this or whatever it is. Yeah.
So I do think that we are both perfectionists, but we just do it in our own way, because what goes through my head is if somebody's due to come round, if I know somebody's coming round, the shit that goes through my head, oh my God, I need to make sure that toilets are clean, because I fear the smell of piss. I hate the toilets.
Skids.
Yeah, skids. Skids is another one. There's nothing worse than going around someone's house and someone's got a grim toilet.
Yeah.
So if I know that anybody's coming around and there's a small chance they might want to use the loo, I'll clean both. I'll clean both. I'll bleach them. I'll clean them all down. I'll make sure the floor's all clean. And I'll do that every day if somebody was coming around every day. I will, because that's what goes through my head. I will hoover before anybody comes round. I will do all of that, because in my mind, there's nothing worse than going around someone's house and they go, oh, that, it smells in here, or like, oh, your toilet's grim. That is me being a perfectionist. That's what goes through my head. So I do think we both are, but we just do it in different ways.
Maybe.
Because you don't look at that thing as that much of a big deal. If someone came round, you wouldn't think like, oh, better check the loo. Whereas I will check the loo every time.
Yeah, I wouldn't. No.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's just one of those things.
Yeah.
And the sink as well. There's nothing worse than seeing bits of food in the sink.
Oh no, I'm the same as you.
Yeah.
No, you have to rinse it out afterwards. Yeah. Oh, I know that.
But those little things play on my mind.
Yeah, and same.
Mm.
No, same.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know that. Yeah.
There's people that don't do that, which is baffling.
Yes.
Anyway, we'll move on. You've got what's boggling Burgundy boy's brain?
What's boggling Burgundy boy's brain? Yeah. I didn't really know what to do this time, but I went down like a rabbit hole on YouTube, on TikTok, then down on like Spotify, on like podcasts, and it's the Amazon forest. So I spoke about it briefly last week, but I just can't believe the Amazon forest isn't spoken about more.
Yeah,
I cannot believe
there's a lot to it, isn't there, though?
It's so fascinating. Did you know 20% of the Amazon forest produces the oxygen for the earth?
Crazy.
It produces 20%. That's just that one forest. And it's massive. And when you see it on the map, you're like, fucking hell. And I saw that they did like this. So they have to, the only way you can get into the Amazon is being dropped in by helicopter, basically. And you have to drop into the water and stuff. But I'll get to that in a moment. But there was a video of a guy, he was in like a helicopter filming it. And it was just vast. It was just constant. They were just flying. And it was just, you couldn't, like when you're out at sea, have you seen those videos where you can't see anything? It's just sea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like that, but for the Amazon forest.
Mm-hmm.
It was just forest. And it adds perspective on how big it is. Because obviously we think of like, oh, there's an end. Like, oh, I could start here and I could end there.
Yeah.
Once you're in the forest, you're fucked, basically.
You ain't getting out.
You're not getting out. And I was watching a guy called Ash Dykes. He's a British guy. He's from Wales actually, but he got dropped in. I think he did like 37 days. It was like a challenge, a world record to survive. He like traversed like a river or something, and then went through, and he had to climb certain mountains and stuff that was in there. and there was certain places that no humans had like ever been. And yeah, I was watching some of the videos of that as well, and it's fucking nuts. It's honestly, it's absolutely crazy. When you see it as well, you think insects, bugs, all of that stuff,
Animals. Yeah.
animals. But when I was watching some of the videos, like there are parts where it's not like that. So I think in my mind, the way I look at the Amazon is like, oh my god, it's just constant. You're swarmed and you got fucking spiders all over you and stuff. But it wasn't like that when I was watching it back.
It's noisy though, isn't it?
Oh my god, I was the same guy, Ash Dykes. He was on a canoe because they were canoeing the river. Yeah, and it was like 8 o'clock at night or something like that. And he was like, listen, and it was just loud, and it was just like monkeys like howling and stuff. But it's just an environment of like killing, animals surviving. It's not like, you know, some forests you go to and there's like, oh, that's a designated area for the lions or the fucking monkeys or whatever. No, there's animals and insects and stuff in there that no one's even ever seen. Never seen it.
Yeah. Scary.
So scary.
Yeah.
And
interesting though, isn't it?
yeah.
I wonder if like I know there's like tribes that nobody's even like seen.
Yeah.
But there's no evidence of any tribes in the Amazon rainforest, but there could be.
There's definitely tribes in there. They're like uncontacted tribes or something like that. But yeah, there's definitely tribes in there. They were talking about the tribes as well that are in there because they did come across the tribes. But you have to be like really careful because obviously they don't speak a certain language, and if they're uncontacted and no one really knows anything about them, it's really hard to communicate with them because like they don't have a language,
and there's no morals. You know,
no morals.
Their survival is the same as the animals, so you could be a threat. They don't look at you and go, oh, hello there, mate, how you doing? They're not going to be like that. No. And there's been plenty of stories where reporters have gone in to try and, you know, communicate with these tribes and they'll eat you. Yeah, they're cannibals.
They've got like what they call kill this dog. I'm actually going to kill this dog. They've got what they call loggers in there, and the loggers they're chopping the trees down basically, and a lot of the loggers like are in areas where it's quite dangerous and there are uncontacted tribes, and sometimes they find them with just like these fucking long bows. They're long like arrows that they've created. They're just like sharpened the end, and there's like 7 or 8 of them in this like logger, and they just leave them. Yeah, they don't like. But when I was watching, so there was Ash Dykes, there was a guy called Paul Rosalie or something like that, and there's a few others. But when they were talking about it, they were saying that the tribes are not the issue.
No, it's the animals.
It's actually not the insects either, or the animals. It's actually like dehydration, getting lost. So once you go in, it's like you know those rooms with all the mirrors. When I was watching the videos, like no one's said this, but when I was watching the videos, because they had them on the GoPro, it felt like that. It felt like a room of those mirrors. Yeah. No matter where you looked, it looked the same.
Yeah.
And then you're hacking through and stuff. There was obviously they've got jaguars out there. Jaguars are like the main sort of like one of the main predators. Anacondas.
I've heard. The size of them.
20-foot fucking anaconda. They're like fucking.
They will swallow
long.
A human.
They cut open. No, I saw there was a video of an anaconda and it ate a crocodile, and it couldn't fit it in, and it burst out the side of the fucking anaconda.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it couldn't like keep it in because obviously a crocodile is like sharp as well.
Oh my god!
Like it's gonna and it burst out the side and it just like slivered off like it was nothing.
Oh my god!
Yeah, the thing with so they are like predators.
Yeah.
And they've got these what is these like a black canine alligator or something like that. These are massive. The heads are like that long and like big, like crunch and snap you in half.
Apparently the spiders out there as well, they're like
the thing is they were anytime I've watched the videos of the people that have been in the Amazon, they've never really mentioned about the spiders.
Yeah.
They say the spiders are like all right because they're not actually as big as what you think, and actually they feed on like rats and stuff like that.
Yeah,
They don't really feed on like
well,
that
there was
stuff.
the scorpion went into, because they've got the most poisonous
Yeah.
animals and creatures out there.
Yeah.
That a scorpion went into the glove, and he put the glove on, and he got bitten. And they were really concerned for him because it was actually one of the most poisonous scorpions.
It was, but it wasn't deadly. So he
Ah,
basically just had to sit there for 2 hours in pain, and he is like excruciating
yeah.
pain. But they were saying like the bullet ants, that's like one of the worst pains that you can have, a bullet ant, and obviously they're like horrible. They're
Tiny.
all over the
Yeah,
place
yeah,
and stuff. Yeah, the bullet ants
yeah.
are really
I
bad.
saw something actually. On it was, I don't know whether it was like a farm or a
Mm.
farmer's video or something, but growing some crops, but it was sheltered in like a, like a canopy,
Yeah,
sheltered like that. And the dew
yeah,
had like, yeah, you know where I'm going with this.
yeah, yeah,
It was like sitting on top, and then they like burst it and something, and then they had that in comparison.
yeah.
I don't know if you know the story better than I do. What is the comparison to the rainforest for
So
that?
yeah, so there's a video of the farmers,
Mm,
and they knock the net,
that's
and
it.
it's full of dew, and it basically like drops the water, and that's what waters it.
Yeah.
In the Amazon, so because of the sun and the humidity, even people's sweat was like basically like misting off of there, and
Yeah.
it goes into the environment. It
Yeah.
goes into like the ecosystem, so it goes into that, and that's why it's so like moist. And
Yeah.
but there was they were saying that there's like two worlds to the Amazon. There's the floor, which is the jungle, and then you got the canopy, which is actually
The mist.
it's like the trees
Yeah.
basically, like the top of the, so the trees come out of it. They actually come out of like they grow, they like extend. This is what I saw in one of the videos, but they
Mm.
extend so that they can get that fresh air, because there is like a canopy, and that's where actually monkeys, snakes,
Mm.
birds, like some of the caterpillars look awful. They're like fluffy, and they got
Oh.
like, it's like they look like, them dogs that have got the long hair, and all you
Yeah.
can see is the feet and the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the caterpillars look like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it got two different ecosystems. You're fucked basically either way. If you don't
Yeah.
know what you're doing, you're fucked, because in the rivers, it's roaring rivers. You get all cut up in your legs and stuff. Then you get
Mm.
infections. There's bottle flies, or no, I can't remember what they are, but there's these bugs, and they go into your skin. They get into your skin, and they're basically like a little bug, and they have to pull it out, and it comes and it
Oh.
pulls out like that much out of your skin.
Oh
There was
God.
a dead animal, and it was like pulsing. It was out. It was dead, and it was in the skin, but it was like pulsing,
Oh.
like it was like an alien. Yeah, and they obviously and it sucks on what like
Yeah.
skin and stuff,
No, I think
flesh.
that goes to show when there is an environment that's not touched
Hmm.
by humans
Yeah,
and it's left to do what it's supposed to do.
yeah.
Look at it.
It's
It's
like
it even though it's deadly, it thrives.
it's a
And it
food chain,
creates,
isn't it?
yeah.
They know the food chain,
Yes.
and they were saying, and actually, I made a really good point when they were going to areas where humans had never been. The animals weren't backing off because they're intrigued, and also they're like, "Let's bring it on."
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're a new threat.
I
I've
don't
never
know
seen
who
you
you. I
before.
don't know who
Yeah,
you are. You
yeah,
don't
yeah.
look threatening.
Yeah.
So that's why, like people, but like jaguars, for example, a lot of people don't get killed by jaguars out in the Amazon
Mm.
because jaguars are like aware, and they don't really like go for those sort of like predators,
Yeah, yeah.
prey. But yeah,
But I
it's
think it's like you said,
scary.
it's the ecosystem that runs
Hmm.
because of how like everything from the ground up,
Yeah,
it does its own thing, and it's this constant cycle.
it's
And
so
and because of
important.
that, yeah, so important.
Yeah,
Because like you said, because of that, 20% of our oxygen
yeah,
just comes
comes from
from
the
that
Amazon.
because it's untouched.
Yeah,
It's left to do its own thing.
it's
Crazy.
huge. I
Yeah.
think it was like 100 UKs can fit into the Amazon.
Wow.
100. That's just forest,
Yeah.
and a lot of that's just been untouched. The sad thing about the Amazon is there's a lot of people that are like chopping down the trees, like making areas of it. So they're killing like the ecosystem, but they're also just like There's no need for it. There's no
No, just
reason
leave it
for it.
alone. Yeah.
A lot of the cartel and like drug smugglers go through it. A lot of people that are like growing cocaine and stuff, they use like the Amazon for it. So yeah, a lot of people, they like it's a deadly, it's a deadly but most beautiful place at the same time.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, when we were watching that, Bald and Bankrupt, I love him. He's so good. He's a really good YouTuber, actually, and we do like watching his videos because he does a lot of traveling, and he really gives you an insight of loads of parts of the world, actually. And that one, I'll never forget that one where he took the journey for
South America into America.
South America into America, and you have to cross the jungle. There's that forest or jungle that you have to cross through, and the amount of dead bodies that they saw en route because of, and that route that you have to take to get to the other side is the only route that you can take, and it's about a 4-day trek. It's a 4-day trek that people are doing every single day.
That was the death for that though was different because it was like dehydration or not enough like fluids and stuff, but like people were like
slipping, the terrain, the terrain as well,
breaking legs, and they just couldn't carry them, or it was the cartel, and they were basically shooting you or like killing you if you weren't giving them anything.
Families were going through there with their children and babies and stuff, and horrendous. And I think just that little short journey, and that's a small tiny fraction of a forest. I can't remember what that jungle was called.
I can't remember. It was like it was the jungle before he went on the train through Mexico and stuff. I can't remember what it was called.
But they were saying that it was the most deadliest route that anybody can ever take.
Yeah.
For when it's like immigration, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like what you have to do, and it's the most deadliest route ever. And he did it.
Yeah.
He did it, but luckily he has the resources and stuff. But people go through there with nothing.
Yeah.
Absolutely nothing, and people are going through there with their families and stuff.
And I think he was lucky because I think they did get pulled up on the cartel, but because he was English, they are like they're more less inclined to shoot you because obviously it could be big repercussions because he's a big like person, like a big influence.
And then he got through the other side, didn't he? And then he was told to go back.
yeah.
He was told to
he
go
got
back.
declined. Yeah, he's quite funny to watch.
Yeah, he is. But even that train journey, actually, and you have to sit on top of the trains.
I would rather the train than the jungle.
100%.
Yeah,
but it's freezing cold, and there was children on there as well, and they didn't even have a blanket or anything. And that's an overnight.
Yeah,
it's the whole night.
It's an overnight train. Yeah,
an overnight train that you have to sit on top of.
Sit on top of coals.
That's crazy. Crazy. I know, it's crazy. So, sorry, it's just because the Amazon jungle just reminded me of that video. But yeah, people will do whatever they need to do. They will put their lives at risk.
Yeah.
And if it means going through the most craziest jungles, you can't even imagine how many. There's people that record it and professionals and train for that kind of environment to go into the Amazon rainforest, but you don't even know how many people that just go, fuck it, let's go for a walk and just, I don't know.
I think like will and grit though gets you through more than any training.
Yeah.
Like I think if you really, really want something, you need to get to a different place or you need to do something, you will do.
But I think you do need to be somewhat educated in knowing what you can drink, eat and stuff like that. But yeah, there's a lot of people that just fall into these places and they've got no survival skills.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Well, I was watching one of the guys about the Amazon rainforest, and I was watching. He was like talking about it on a podcast, and it was really so interesting. I find this stuff because I will never go to the Amazon.
And it's a world that we don't know about.
It is, and we will never go there. Like this is not going to happen. But he was saying that he when you go into the Amazon, that he called it the soup, the Amazon soup, which is like the rivers and the lakes and stuff. And he said when you're like chest deep, and it's the water's murky and you don't know what's in that water.
Oh, no.
Like think about that.
No.
And you've got tarantulas walking across the water.
No, right.
Like up near your head. Yeah, your head.
I don't even like putting my hand in dirty water in the sink.
This guy just loved it. This guy like loved this shit. I just cannot understand.
Yeah, no fear.
Like alligators roaming there, piranhas.
If I cannot see where my feet are going into, I will not go in it.
What the fuck? Yeah, and they have to. He was telling a story about a woman who got because he was showing some bites and stuff, and he was like, "Was it a spider bite?" And he was like, "Yeah, I think so." But he was talking about a woman that went out with them, and They went in the water and a spider got up her trousers and she had like 10 bites because it was just like hitting her constant, and she was trying to smack it to hit it to like stop it and just couldn't get it. Yeah, and it just bit her all the way up the legs. But again, the worst thing is you don't know what spider it is because it could be like a new fucking species. Yeah, and they're all in the water, so they had to like tuck their socks over their trousers. It's mad. Why would you want to?
Yeah, just why?
Because his thing was he's saving the Amazon. He's trying to save like a big portion of it, and he needs these people to pay because a lot of people do want to go out there to then fund it. Basically,
yeah. I get it.
That's how. But yeah, it just was like. Just like fucking smashing her leg up.
No.
She was fine. She was fine.
Yeah, but you just don't know. You just don't know.
No.
Just even the thought of that, thinking there was a spider doing that to me, makes me want to physically be sick.
Yeah, there was capuchins. I think not capuchins. That's a monkey. They're like little beavers, but they're huge. I can't remember what they're called.
I don't know.
But anyway, there was he said that he went to this like opening. And it was like a lake or a river, and there was just loads of these like chopped in half. They're like these big beavers things, and they were just chopped in half. And it was just an alligator. It was one of those big black canine Alcanus alligators.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was there. It was like there somewhere waiting, but that was like its
that was like
its dinner. It like chopped it, left it all for later, basically.
No. I'd just rather not.
Yeah.
I'm not that I'm not that daring.
When I watched it though, because I was watching that stuff, and I've watched a lot around Africa, like the wild. I'm fascinated by wildlife.
Yeah, me too.
I think Africa's more dangerous.
Maybe
because of tigers, lions, hippos.
Yeah,
you don't have any of that in the Amazon forest.
No.
Well, not that we know of.
No,
but yeah, you don't. A lot of it is insect and like spider snakes.
Yeah, but even still, like I was out in the garden the other day and something bit my leg, and when I actually looked, cause I kept like, I've been bitten by something, and I was scratching it, and it kept doing it, and when I looked, there was this little, it looked like a little caterpillar, but it was tiny. It was like this little green thing. I've never seen it before in my life, and it freaked me out. I was like, oh, like, you should see the bites on my leg.
Yeah.
And I've been going in my head going, oh my God, what was it? Like, am I going to die? Like, do I need to go to the doctors? Is it going to be infected? Like, Jesus. Yeah. I'm like, yeah. Oh, it's fine now, but still.
Yeah.
That really hurt.
Yeah.
It was stinging for ages.
Imagine what it's like for them in the Amazon.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
I think it's once you
even when my hair brushes my arm, I'm like,
yeah, I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling.
Yeah,
I really do.
Yeah, no, thanks.
But I think but that's because you're not ready for it. I think if you was out there, you were kind of like preempting it. So you're in your mind, you're like, oh, if I do see one, I know I'm gonna expect it. But yeah, they were saying that it's not like it's not as where the videos I was watching. It didn't look as bad as what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
But obviously, there were certain moments where I was like, oh, fucking hell, like that's...
But again,
they're
only touching a tiny fraction.
Nothing. It's nothing.
They've not even gone into like you said, there's so much of it that's been untouched, unseen.
Yeah.
You don't even know what's in there. You have no clue what's in there whatsoever.
I reckon there's like pyramids in there and everything.
Got to be pyramids.
I reckon there'll be like... Yeah, I reckon there'll be something in there. But that's the problem. No one can survive. The thing is, it's not easy. There's not like a landing spot. There's not a helipad in there.
No.
But so you have to like get dropped in. And once you're dropped in, you got to make your way out. Like you're not, it's not, but they were saying the best food in the Amazon forest is the piranhas.
Really?
Apparently they're the tastiest. Yeah.
You gotta get one first.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah,
you need to get it before it gets you.
There was a piranha they were talking about has human teeth, has like molars. Like we've got
Oh, can you imagine it smiling?
Instead of it snapping your finger straight off, it crunches your finger, then pulls it.
Grim. That's horrible.
Honestly, one of the guys as well was talking about at night they were going looking for anacondas because they look for them.
Yeah.
And he said he jumped on one he was talking about this area in the Amazon forest where it's like grass, but it's like stemmed grass. So and the water's below it. So you're actually stepping on the grass, but there's water below it. Snakes are like slithering through this. So you're kind of stepping. It's like a glass ceiling, and you're stepping on that, and they're like slithering underneath you. Anyway, which is honestly, it's fucking nuts. But he jumped on one. They saw one, and he said he couldn't reach his arms around it.
Whoa!
Like that's how big it was. I was like, what the fuck? But think about that. Like trying
a snake.
That's how big it was. And it I can't remember. I think he said it hit him. It hit him away, or it like flapped or something, and he had to let go of it. Yeah, and he just with the moonlight, it was at night. He saw it slithering, and it was
It's like the snake from Harry Potter, you know?
Yeah,
yeah, the size of that. Can you imagine? Wow.
Some of them, they don't. Some snakes out there, they don't even know how big. But yeah,
scary.
They're one of the top predators.
Yeah.
They eat fucking alligators and stuff.
Yeah, they can just swallow you whole.
Yeah. They probably wouldn't swallow. He was saying if you got swallowed by one of them, you're stupid.
Yeah.
You'd have to be really stupid. You'd have to be like unconscious or something.
Yeah. Because they're not venomous, are they? Not like some snakes.
They're not venomous, no.
Yeah.
Or if they are, they're not deadly.
Yeah.
But they're just do you know what the bad thing about an anaconda is? It will strangle you to death.
Oh, 100%.
What it will do is if you grab it.
Do you know what? Once you've got into a grip of a snake, you can't because it's so tight. You can't get out of it.
Yeah.
It will literally just strangle you, which is again another scary thought. 'Cause that's a slow death.
Yeah.
That's a slow death. But I know off the snake poison or the snake venom, have you seen what it does to your blood?
No, that's a certain snake.
Yeah, those kind of snakes.
Those rock hard.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
Yeah,
Jellifies.
it just jellifies your blood.
Yeah.
Which is crazy when you
think about it.
That's a
really bad like snake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's in Australia. But that's they're quite rare though, those snakes. But the anacondas are just fucking
they will just strangle
nuts.
you. Yeah.
But there's a lot around the Amazon. I still want to look into it a bit more.
Yeah, I might have to have a look at some videos.
Honestly, it's like if you don't like insects and stuff and claustrophobia, you got claustrophobia or anything like that, do not watch it.
Yeah, but I do like watching those kind of videos. It is fascinating.
Yeah, they built a tree house. He built a tree house up in one of the tallest trees, and it's got like solar panels. So it's got a shower in it and everything, and you can see across the canopy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't see there's no human life, no nothing.
No. Well, they
It's
say that
trees.
actually there's a whole world above the canopy mist and then a whole different world below the there's two different worlds of like wildlife and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is still crazy to think of.
Yeah.
Mental.
It's like which is scarier, the bottom of the ocean or the Amazon rainforest?
Well, it's got to be the Amazon rainforest, surely. Because there's not that much.
There's
then saying that, there's a lot of questions. Why are we not exploring?
It's fucking scary down there. It's like pitch black.
Yeah.
You'll be like, firstly the pressure of the sea,
yeah.
But also you go down to the dark depths of the sea, and all of a sudden one of those fish come up with you with a fucking light, and it's just staring at you, and it's got can you imagine it's got human teeth, and it's just looking at you, and you're like,
well, I saw a picture of the ocean that we know of the biggest depth, and in comparison to what that's like, you can fit the whole Everest mountain, Everest down there, and it's still not even the world's tallest building is about this big in comparison to the deepest ocean that we know of. So when you thought about that, it was like, oh my God, and it was like, there's the tallest building in the world. Then the Mount Everest was like here. Then you still had all of this ocean above it, and it was just never ending. Like that's how deep
Isn't
it can go.
Marina Reef or something like that it's called. I
can't remember what it was called.
It's the deepest point that in
that
the
we
ocean.
know of, But there's still, again, it's like the Amazon rainforest. There's still so much of the ocean that's not even been touched or seen.
I think the ocean is scarier.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, you can't breathe underwater. Also, when it gets to a certain pressure point, you turn into pink mist. Whereas at least with the Amazon, you're on land.
Yeah, pitch black. Yeah.
Why? I always think why is like NASA or why has no like organization tried to go further down?
There's questions about that, isn't
Like,
it?
why?
Like why are we more reluctant to go to space than we are in our own ocean?
Yeah. No, why are we more reluctant to go to space than go to sea than go into space? Yeah.
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 Which is
Yeah.
They won't do it.
Surely you
for
would
some reason.
you would think space is like harder to like
Yeah,
contain and go to.
Yeah.
Whereas at least with the sea, but I would hate to be on. Yeah. I watched a video of a guy. He was like down there, like they were doing like readings and stuff, and he needed to go to the toilet. So what they do is they go out, and it's just like a bowl, and you know when you put a cup in water,
Yeah.
and so he goes under it. It's not a door or anything. It goes under it, so it's all open, and he's going for a poo. So all these fishes are
and
eating.
the turd just comes bloop
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the outside.
and the fishes are like nibbling on it and everything. He said,
Yeah.
and then
Ew.
there's like a hole, like a window thing just come up to the window, and he didn't even.
And he's got his bum out.
He didn't even know what it was.
Oh my god!
He couldn't. He was
waiting
like,
for his turd.
Yeah. He's like a fish he'd never seen. Yeah,
yeah, it's scary. It's so scary.
But yeah, he's like peeping in on him while he's having it.
Yeah.
I'd get shy. I wouldn't be able to poo.
No, I know. Yeah,
Wouldn't be able to.
you don't want the whales watching.
No. Low carb diet as well. It's all just mince and chicken. Cheese.
Oh god, all the piranhas will be there.
Yeah.
I smell meat.
Yeah. Don't go near the chopper then. Jesus, you need quite a few piranhas for that.
Yeah, we can talk about this, like there's just so much. And when we're chilling of an evening, this is what we do, isn't it? We love getting involved with like YouTube videos and stuff, and just
I think that's the question: which is scarier, the sea, the Amazon, or space?
Mm-hmm.
Like which is actually scarier? Maybe we talk about that next week. But I think that's a question that we should ask and talk about.
Yeah, I agree.
And see what everyone else.
Yeah,
thinks.
we'll have to do some research on it and bring some points to the table.
Yeah,
discussion points.
Because I think I know which mine would be, but I think they're all terrifying in some sort of way.
Yeah. But I have no desire to go to any.
I wouldn't mind going to the Amazon. That's the one I would go to.
I wouldn't mind.
Go space. What's the point?
Yeah, what's the point? I wouldn't mind looking at the Amazon from the outside to go, oh, look, that's the Amazon rainforest. Would I go in? No.
I wouldn't mind it.
Or flying over it. That'd be quite cool. In the helicopter or something. But then I'd fear that the helicopter would crash.
Yeah, then you're
fucked.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'll just keep my 2 feet on the ground. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
I'll just
stay in
put.
the UK.
Yes. I know I'm safe then. Thank you very much. Okay. Got a little game. Finish my sentence.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, so I've only got 3.
Okay.
So I'm just going to read you 3 sentences.
Yeah.
You've got a complete sentence.
For your way you think, or just in general?
Well, I'll just read them and then you just go with it.
Okay.
Brutal honesty, please, and just go with it.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. If you had to describe me as one food, it would be...
Oh. As food. Banana.
If you had to describe me as one food, it would be a banana.
Yeah.
Why?
Once you're peeled open, you're soft inside.
I don't know whether that's a compliment or not. Explain why you came to that.
I don't actually know. But it's just banana was there.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Because you can picture your mind as something. You don't know why. Banana. Yeah,
I think it's because you
they go mushy after a few days.
Yeah, they go. Yeah,
they go bad.
You're not going brown, but yeah, they go. Yeah, I think it's because you eat a banana every morning with your porridge. So.
Of all of the things that you could think of, you describe me as a banana.
Yeah. Well, what would you describe me as?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Hard.
Yeah. If I was to describe you. A blueberry.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's quite nice.
Yeah. They look delicious on the outside, but you bite into it and it's just sour and bitter.
Different colour inside as well.
Yeah, exactly. Deceiving.
Yeah.
Very deceiving.
Okay. They're cute though. They're like cool little things. I like that.
I always thought, I like blueberries, and then oh no, I just don't.
Brilliant.
If I had to identify you by a noise, it would be
burp.
Why?
Burp. That's you, that is.
Yeah, yours would be a fart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, actually, your farts are like,
Yeah.
Like it's not a typical like fart.
It used to be. Yours would have been right. It's like a word.
Yeah, right.
But it sounds. Yeah, you used to be right. What's your point? It was like a sound. It wasn't really like a sentence. Right. What's your point? Right. What's your point? If you just that's what the sound would be.
Like when you're doing the editing, isn't it? And you have to like speed it up, and you're like, I need to cut this bit out.
Yeah, and as you slow it down, it's like, right. What's your point? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that would be your sound.
What's your point?
That's the sound that you. Yeah.
You always used to mock me for that, actually,
because it was like all the time.
Right.
It's like why haven't you done that? Well, what's your point? My point. I've just told you what my point is. That was your way of like thinking of a comeback. You like to stall. No, I'm not stupid. To stall like my answer.
You would class that as a noise.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. What's your point?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the noise. Yeah. Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Okay.
Different, I guess.
The one item you would save in a house fire is, despite pets and humans.
Yeah. Oh, that's a little bit more tricky. One item. Oh.
I knew it.
It'd be my golf clubs. Or why is that funny? I would get humans and pets out first.
When I wrote that question down,
you thought golf clubs.
I knew you were going to say golf clubs.
Yeah, it'd either be my golf clubs or like my computer, maybe.
Well, all of it.
No, not the monitors, just the actual computer.
Just the motherboard.
Yeah, like the main bit, or like my PlayStation, maybe, or something, because I can't think of anything else that's actually like not valuable, but like means something to me. Yeah, and also it's like, do you know what? Actually, it'd be my clubs.
It would be the clubs
because you can get a PlayStation again, you can get a computer again. I won't be able to get those clubs again, and if I do, it'll cost me a lot of money.
I knew you were going to say your clubs.
What would yours be then?
Oh.
My Kindle.
No. I do like my Kindle, but not that much. I don't know. I don't know because I don't have anything that valuable. I'm being totally honest. Maybe the tennis racket, because that was such a precious gift. Maybe. That was a joke, by the way.
Pettiness coming out.
There's the pain.
Prime example. See, I don't have to do anything. It's just you just dig your own hole.
Yep. Petty. Maybe the photo box. All the photos in it.
Yeah.
Because I would hate if anything happened to that.
We've got them though, haven't we, on our phones and stuff?
No, because I take them off my phone knowing that I've got hard copies of them. Because I hate my phone being clogged up with stuff.
Yeah, I've still got loads though, so we'd be all right. And Mum and Pete's got some.
I love physical photos. Yeah. I love looking back.
Yeah.
And I love that when your children are older and you can hand them on and there's all of those memories and stuff.
Yeah.
It's valuable. To me, that's really, really valuable.
Yeah, same.
So I'd take the photo box for sure. Yeah.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I feel like I'm being cheated on or something with the golf clubs. I feel like, there's 3 people in this relationship.
They've done me good so far.
And I haven't.
Yeah. They're always happy to see me.
Well, they don't answer back. They're not petty. They don't nag. They don't moan. Don't clean the toilets, though, do they?
I do have to clean them as well.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to clean me.
No. No. Thank God. And if it gets to that point, then I might as well just put you in the wheelchair and throw you off the hill.
You wouldn't look after me if it got to that point.
Yeah, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I would.
No, that's nasty.
I would.
Yeah, and is the nastiness coming out? This is what I'm talking about.
I would wipe your bum for sure.
No, you would not.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. Yeah.
Actually.
Wipe it. Stick it in.
I was going to say, yeah, be wiped after. Right. I've got a word of the week.
Please don't tell me it's like wipe.
No.
Word of the week.
We've got word of the week.
Okay, this is new. Word of the week.
Yeah, we're going with whatever's of the week is what you do.
Is this a word that relates to you, to me, or just a word in general?
A word that I heard you say, and I was like, that's a stupid word.
Oh.
Yeah. You made one up.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you said it yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Bogalicious.
Bogalicious. Oh, yeah. I thought you was going to say undulation.
Oh, I wouldn't have remembered that word.
That was another one as well.
Undulation.
But bogalicious, yeah.
Bogalicious.
Well, it's like quite easy to add. I do this all the time.
You do.
Anyone
you
that
add
knows
licious
me.
to everything, actually.
Yeah. You can add Tron on the end of everything.
Yes.
Lisa Tron. Or you can add licious on Lisa Licious. You know, like you can add So, with Cody, I do Saurus Rex. So, like, you could, I don't know, like...
Yeah, Codosaurus Rex,
Codosaurus Rex, yeah.
Or or Lee, like, because you call him Mr. Piccoli.
Mr. Piccoli, yeah, Mr. Piccoli,
yeah.
Or, I've got loads of little nicknames for him, for everyone. I have, little nicknames, yeah.
But I had that yesterday, and I was like, that's a cool little word.
Bogalicious.
Yeah. You were playing your game, and you were just like, Bogalicious.
Yeah, that gives a little bit of a hint.
Does not.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say you were picking your nose.
Yeah, Bogalicious.
Yeah. Cool little word.
I like coming out of them little words.
Yeah. It made me chuckle. Like, I was like, oh.
I have my own vocab sometimes.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
Because the original vocab is boring.
Yeah. But you weren't even talking to me. You're just in your own little world.
Did I say it to myself?
You said it to
yourself. I can't remember saying it.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying. I heard you say it. You wasn't even talking to me. You were just, Bogalicious.
That's what I mean. I'm getting back into the zone. I'm getting back into the Burgundy Boy experience zone.
I know. You get very passionate about it. Then you're like, do you want to play? Do you want to play? Do you want to play? And I'm like, no, it's 9:30 at night.
When I get it, once I get into the gaming, that's it. I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm in that zone.
I know.
I'm fucking smashing it.
Yeah. I do want the game that I spoke about.
Yeah,
I do really want that.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, I think we might have to look on eBay if we can find it.
Yeah.
I love that game.
Yeah. There are going to be some games that are coming back.
We can play that together.
Play it together?
Yeah. Eat your ass.
But there's going to be some games where everyone was like, oh, I like that game.
Yeah.
That's kind of the vibe that I'm going with.
It'd be good. Yeah, I might have a look actually after this.
Okay.
To see how much it is.
The thing is, okay.
What? Not your kind of game. Fuck you, then I'll play.
No, it's not that. We'll talk about it off. I don't want to give too many tips.
No, that's fine. It's fine.
I don't want to give too many tips.
Fine. That is all that's on the agenda today.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good. It was nice to...
Yeah. Yeah, you snapped out of it in the end.
Talk about us.
The whole point.
Next week, though, Aldi versus Lidl.
Yes, we're going to go do some shopping, aren't we?
But we're not going to do the speciality stuff. We're basically going to get 5 items from Aldi and Lidl that are the same but different.
Maybe we should ask the army 5 top things that they would pick.
Yeah.
Because there's some fans of Aldi and Lidl.
Yeah.
So maybe we ask them what are the 5 things that we should look for.
Well, I think they liked Lidl. I think they loved Lidl. So maybe we say, tell us what you loved at Lidl. 5 things, and then we'll go to Aldi and we'll try and get the same things, and then we'll compare.
Yes.
And we'll see which one's the best.
Yeah.
Because at the moment, Sainsbury's is at the top.
I know, that was great.
Sainsbury's is at the top. Tesco's is second. M&S is third at the moment.
I know.
Which is a shame.
But yeah, that's what we'll do next week.
Yes.
Sometimes.
I think that's it. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Good.
Yes, let's do it. Bye.